Extremely big news coming out of crypto today. Ethereum ETF, new info. Eminem promoting cryptocurrency in a big way. Bitcoin update, what happens for price next, and low cap altcoin gem info. Smash the like button, subscribe to stay up to date on crypto markets. This is what you need to know. It has been revealed that Franklin Templeton just made their next move for their spot Ethereum ETF. Franklin Templeton's Ethereum spot ETF was just listed on the DTCC, the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. The listing represents a preliminary step in the trading process, yet it does not ensure the SEC will grant approval for the fund. This is a really good sign and actually a necessary step for the eventual approval of the Ethereum spot ETF. Many on crypto Twitter actually already declaring this a sure sign that the Ethereum ETF will be approved. Ethereum ETFs expected to be approved Monday and could begin trading next week. Potential for the Ethereum ETF within weeks. And it is surely possible that this gets approved next month. Bloomberg ETF analysts giving it about a 25% chance, although they say they don't think it's happening. So this is possible, and this is, if you recall, exactly what we saw back in late 2023. This is exactly what BlackRock did with the spot Bitcoin ETF, and this did end up getting approved shortly after. Like you remember, breaking, iShares Bitcoin Trust has been listed on the DTCC. Their ticker has been revealed, another step closer to launch. Franklin Templeton's Ethereum ticker, by the way, listed as EZET. So, like I said, there's plenty of reason to think this has to get approved in America eventually, sooner rather than later. I also think it's not likely it gets approved this first week. I mean, the Bitcoin ETF took years to get approved. And while Ethereum's ETF is standing on the shoulders of Bitcoin, with this current administration, I think we probably don't see that initial approval next month. The SEC's decision on the fund still remains pending. There is a great war going on in crypto right now. Even though I'd argue crypto is winning the war, the final battle, the final boss, has yet to yield. Remember, there are crypto entities that have stepped up to the plate to fight the SEC head-on. Consensys is the most recent entity to throw their hat in to fight Gary Gensler head-on. Remember, this is what's happening.
Consensys, a major backer of the Ethereum blockchain, filed a lawsuit against the SEC in order to, quote, defend the Ethereum ecosystem. The crypto firm claims the SEC is seeking to regulate ETH as a security, even though ETH bears none of the attributes of a security, and that it participated in regulatory overreach. The suit also claims the SEC has wavered on Ethereum's classification as a security. The lawsuit revealed that Consensys received a Wells notice from the SEC earlier this month. In that notice, the agency said it intended to bring enforcement action against Consensys for allegedly violating federal securities laws through its MetaMask swaps and MetaMask staking products. By offering its MetaMask wallet software, according to the filing, the SEC believes Consensys acts as a broker and offers and sells securities, even though the software doesn't hold customer assets or carry out transactions. In a blog post yesterday, Joseph Lubin, the CEO of Consensys and an Ethereum co-founder, called the lawsuit an important step towards preserving access to the Ethereum blockchain. The agency declined to comment on the lawsuit.
And then finally on this subject, this is just another silver lining coming out of what's going on with Franklin Templeton, who are big crypto bulls in general. Franklin Templeton announces availability of peer-to-peer transfers for Franklin on-chain U.S. government money fund. Franklin Templeton today announced that shares of its Franklin on-chain U.S. government money fund are available for transfer from one shareholder to another peer-to-peer on the public blockchain. The Franklin on-chain U.S. government money fund was launched in 2021 and is the first U.S. registered fund to see a public blockchain to process transactions and record share ownership. Right now, the fund participants can transfer openly and freely to each other. The company says eventually we hope for assets built on blockchain rails, such as the Franklin on-chain U.S. government money fund, to work seamlessly with the rest of the digital asset ecosystem. I like where Franklin Templeton's head's at. In other news, Eminem, Marshall Mathers himself, takes another huge step into crypto, this time teaming up with Crypto.com for new advertising campaign. As you recall, the real Slim Shady first generated headlines in 2022 when he purchased a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT for almost $500,000. The info is this: Eminem has replaced Matt Damon as the new face of Crypto.com. The ad featuring Eminem stepping up to the mic is set to premiere during the LA Lakers NBA playoffs game at Crypto.com Arena. This marks a notable return of high-profile celebrities endorsing cryptocurrency following a decline after the FTX collapse. The ad will also be featured on other major sporting events, including the Formula One Miami Grand Prix and a UFC event. Take a look at Eminem's new Crypto.com commercial.
They ignored your potential, dissed your achievements, and mocked your ambition. But it's not the critic who counts, and you know that. From the beginning, you couldn't be stopped. Breaking resistance with every swing and block. Your game plan never changed. So enjoy this moment, the one they said you'd never live to see. Some still call it luck. Let them, 'cause you know what it's always been. Inevitable.
Low-cap altcoin news. First of all, Limewire, which is a crypto company now. This is basically like an AI studio for artists, announcing their second Limewire token burn. Now, you recall Limewire token recently rallied to $1, among many things, including their first token burn. Well, now they're doing another. After completing the first Limewire burn program earlier this month, we're now announcing our plans to burn an additional 140 million Limewire token worth 180 million over the next 3 months, which is 18.1% of the total supply. I'm invested in Limewire. It's one of my big 2024 plays. I own some BICO tokens, and if you've been staking, like we have, exciting news for BICO stakers, you can get airdropped basically Arbitrum tokens out of nowhere for free. I've been staking for a while. For all that have, be sure to claim your Arbitrum tokens or start staking now and claim the next ones. Just keeping you informed with this. Another low-cap crypto making news today. Somnia is an L1, and it's basically unifying all metaverses. Somnia is sponsoring this video, and it goes along with this Cointelegraph write-up. They want to get the news out there. Somnia is a layer 1 blockchain and a suite of omni-chain protocols designed to create a scalable virtual society that can potentially attract millions of users into the unified metaverse. By unifying this fragmented metaverse, NFTs, gaming landscape, Somnia seeks to give value and creative control back to the users and creators. That's what we need more in this space, giving control back to users and creators. Somnia is EVM compatible and its own chain. It's fast. Creators can utilize Somnia's toolkit to move assets, commerce, and avatars across different experiences. So Somnia understands that the future is all about remixing and collabing, and Somnia is helping users recompose or remix content and build on previous creations to make Metaverse accessible to a broader audience. The project's approach makes hefty projects like organizing a new metaverse event more affordable by enabling the reuse of components from previous events, such as stages, light shows, or firework displays. The original creators of the used components can earn royalties through microtransactions, rewarding all stakeholders in true Web3 fashion. So definitely be keeping Somnia on your radar. It's getting a lot of buzz right now. With Somnia, users will be able to generate high-quality content and experiences that can potentially earn them an income. Users can earn directly through experiences that they create, but even more value will come from the micropayments that they receive when content is reused and repurposed by others. And congrats to Somnia. We're thrilled to announce the official launch of Somnia Betanet, the first steps towards a truly virtual society. Right now, you can create and mint unlimited avatars, attend upcoming mega events with your new avatars, and more. Visit their websites linked below if you want to set up your own avatar. And again, props where props are due. In just 1 week of Somnia Betanet, we've soared past 50,000 avatars minted. Thanks to our incredible community of Somniacs. If you haven't minted yours yet, it's not too late. These avatars seem really cool. Let me know if you make an avatar yourself. I'm going to link the website for Somnia below. Check these guys out. Give them a chance. Now, Bitcoin price may be down, but Bitcoin daily transactions are up, actually reaching new record highs. The Bitcoin network surpasses 926,000 daily transactions, driven by growing interest in runes in the new Bitcoin token economy. In that, we're continuing to see different entities buying, some for the first time. Japanese public company Metaplanet just bought almost 100 Bitcoin. That's worth nearly 1 billion yen. Mega bullish. Now, the ETF inflows have kind of plateaued for now, but this is very common in all ETFs. The fact that Bitcoin just had days of growth after days of growth, like nothing the ETF industry has ever seen. And I suspect after a cooldown period, more money will flow into these Bitcoin ETFs. So, where does the price go from here? Well, right now we're in a range. I suspect we'll probably stay in this range. To be straightforward with you, unless some crazy black swan event happens, I don't see Bitcoin ever going below 50,000 ever again. Anything can happen. Eventually, Bitcoin's going to break out of this range. Now, it doesn't have to happen this month or next month. I certainly think by the time we get to the November US election, I suspect Bitcoin will be breaking out or broken out of this range. That's what I think. Let me know your thoughts. My name is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. It's turning into a great year. See you tomorrow.